Hey guys, so this is Severna as it stands. We've only got 21,000 population at the moment, 1% unemployment, 92% health, and 99% happiness, which is looks like that's actually decreasing, but we should be able to sort that out. So, the next 5 years, I want to expand the population to over 50,000. Also want to increase the advanced manufacturing, so machine parts, electronics, and also chemicals as well. So I'm going to develop a new district here, which will be Severna City. So this will be, the capital, I guess. And then also I've spread a lot of stuff out here, so I do have a lot of areas that do have infrastructure if I need to suddenly, house a lot of people before this is ready, or the districts that I'll be building now. So one strategy that I am using for this build is, instead of having delivery trucks, covered hulls going to all of the shops and everything, which at the moment, if I was doing that, it would be absolutely fine. But then once you get to the higher population levels and you've got more and more shops and more trucks, it does really start to affect the performance on the computer. So it kind of limits the size of the population that you can have, because it just all the different vehicles, all trying to find their way around your republic will eventually just cause too much of a load on your processor. So with this strategy, what I'm going to try and do is, I've got food, clothing and meat directly connected to a railway network, and then with the rail distribution office sending out trains, and then each little residential district, in the centre of it, it has a warehouse which the trains directly deliver to, and then that automatically fills up the shops. So you've got one there in Carbon Severna. In fact, you've got two. So there's another one here. We've got one here in the construction town where the construction industry is. So I've used conveyor belts to connect all of that. The only thing that isn't connected at the moment with a conveyor belt, and I think I will be able to sort that out, so I will just I'll demolish this brick factory and move it over to the coal, which is being distributed by these this little it says that that's unsupported, but it isn't. I don't know why it says that. That's this. It's saying that it doesn't work, but it clearly does, because the coal's full and the trucks deliver to it. So I don't know. Anyway, so we've got another warehouse there, look, in this area, so I can add residential areas to all of this. And it means that as the city gets bigger, I mean, how many stops have I got left on this distribution center? So at the moment then, I've got only 7 so I can add 13 other warehouses to that one office, instead of having loads and loads of little trucks. See, the roads are pretty quiet. I've got a few buses. There's a train there delivering some meat. And obviously you've got the police cars that will be running ambulances, yada yada yada, and when you're doing your construction, and all of your waste collection as well. But altogether, for the population, there's not many trucks on the road, and that's what I'm hoping to try and keep. And it's not always practical. Sometimes I mean, for example, orphanages don't have any storage connections, so I will still have to deliver all the food to the orphanages. So for example here, look, so this is an orphanage, and it has to be serviced by road distribution. I don't think there is a orphanage where you can connect it to a warehouse. There might be one on the market, on the workshop, but I've not found it. But anyways, it's only a little detail compared to what I am usually running. It's quite small. So here will be a new coal processing plant, new coal storage, and then here I'm going to build a large power station to power Severna City, because there will be significant demand for power there, and I'm hoping obviously to expand the population by quite a lot as well. So at the moment we're in February of 1966 and I've got a population 21,000, but as you can see, the 16 to 21 year olds, I've got 2,033. So sooner or later they're going to be hitting 21 and they're going to want their own apartments. So I think the first area I'm going to develop is here, and then maybe put some factories here, possibly, but we'll see how it goes, because this game, as you know, has got a nice habit of throwing up things unexpectedly. So yeah, so let's get ahead and do that. I'm going to put the power plant here, get this construction started over here. I've also, you can see the population, the unemployment rate slowly creeping up, but that's because I've not really got any construction going at the moment. I've got these little mini construction offices with the buses that pick workers up from different bus stops across the city. So whenever I'm ready to construct something, that little fleet will go out and it will pick up all the spare workers. Sometimes you think, oh, I've got, my population, my unemployment's really high, I need to get that down. But it's always handy to have unemployed citizens waiting to help build the republic. Okay, so I'll just let's get that ready then. So I want to get the power station built. So I want a coal power station, and one with quite a lot of oomph. So the one I'm after, it will be a workshop one, and it's this one here. So that will give me 4,200 megawatts. So compared with the gas at the moment, which is 1,750, it will more than double Severna's energy production, ready for the next 5 years. So we'll pop that in now. See, it's a massive power plant. So put the grid up so I can make sure it's nice and straight. Hold down control so that you can precisely move it to which way you want. And I think I'm going to put it in this orientation. Right about... Right, I want to switch off auto build because I've only got 1,000,000 rubles left. And this building will cost way more than that, I think. Or was it about 7,000 rubles? 700,000 rubles, I think. Yeah. So in dollars, that's $892,000. So, considering I've only got 1.2 million, we will build it. Oh, actually, I need somewhere to put the cooling towers, don't I? Actually, yes, I will put it around this way. You can see I've already flattened an area here for it to go. Alright, and we will have this cooling tower. So where's see those are actually, they line up nicely. Sometimes you have to reverse them for them to fit correctly, but luckily in this instance we've not had to do that. Should I raise that? Oh. So we'll pop that there. Always use mod roads because they are free. So when you make a mistake or don't put something in the right place, it's not costing you anything to delete them. Okay, and then to connect your cooling tower up, go into your pattern, you need to use this cooling tower pipes. Make sure it's nice and neat. And pass it for construction. Pass it. So there we go. So that should start to be constructed now. And then that will, I mean, this should provide power to a lot of the island, not just Severna City. What I want to do as well is turn this area here into a little tourist district, because, you know, it's the beauty spot on the island. So I think that'll be appropriate there. And then maybe the government zone here, sort of administration offices and large universities, etc. But we'll see. But I will definitely be building a large, dense city square here, so stay tuned for that. So with this, because everything's set up, I'm not having to concentrate on getting it all going. I'll be able to explain each step that's been taken in creating all of these individual districts, whilst the Republic is functioning and ticking over nicely. So I'll be able to concentrate on that and give you some hints and tips. If you have any queries about the game so far, I know it's been a bit of a pain because the last save I had developed this weird flicker whenever I zoomed in and out. I mean, I know that's something that the game does sometimes do, but also when I was drawing roads, they were disappearing underneath the ground, which was not good. So yeah, I'll be getting a new video up hopefully tomorrow, where we'll start developing this massive area here. So just to make a point there, how much? I've got quite a few dollars. I shall just clear all the trees from this area. No, perhaps not all of it, just this bit where I will be. So this will be our first district here, and maybe an industrial zone perhaps here. There's a lot of workers around, but we'll see. So thank you very much for tuning in today, and I shall see you soon. Good night and God bless.